this video is going to be long. Now, I have seen the reason of all this hatred they are throwing on Igbos. All I see about this thing is political agenda. There is a video I come across on TikTok today, and I downloaded that video, which I'm going to still play it on the screen here for you to hear what this man is saying, that he don't want any foreigners in his country. If he become a president, that he don't want any foreigners in his country. Wait,
what is your problem with that? What is your beef with that? For Hassan Ayariga to say when he becomes a president, which of course it may happen, what is your problem with that? He doesn't want a foreigner. He's not generalizing. You don't understand what he's saying. He may not want you people in the country. That is what he's saying. So even if he decides not to have foreigners in the nation, what is your beef with that? Are you a Ghanaian? Are you the citizen of this nation? What kind of impudence you guys have? What morality do you guys have to question Ghanaian politician? Why? What is wrong with you people? That is why this is your character. This bad character is making every country sacking you from his country. What kind of people are you? What kind of breeds are you? Ladies and gentlemen, this is Snapp-View React. Kindly subscribe and share if you watch the video. Watch the video to the fullest. Make sure you watch the video to the fullest. Understand it. And add your comment to the comment section devoid of insult. Let's move on. A politician, of course, who have his money. Hassan Ayariga, Dr. Hassan Ayariga, who has become one of the vibrant politicians in this nation, says he doesn't want a stranger or a foreigner in his country. What is your beef with that to question him? Are you going to fund his political career? What nonsense! Why do these little Igbo rats come to Ghana and begin to talk to us as if they owed us? Is that Hassan Ayariga your co-equal? Nonsense! What is wrong with you, these little rats? Trooping to Ghana and misbehaving as if you have no manners. Of course you have no manners. Watch the video, please.
Now, this video is going to be long. Now, I have seen the reason of all this hatred they are throwing on Igbos. All I see about this thing is political agenda. There is a video I come across on TikTok today, and I downloaded that video, which I'm going to still play it on the screen here for you to hear what this man is saying, that he don't want any foreigners in his country. If he become a president, that he don't want any foreigners in his country. Wait, let me play a short clip of the video for you people to.
When I'm president of the Republic of Ghana, inshallah, no foreigner will own property in Ghana.
Oh, no foreigner should own property in Ghana?
Will own property.
Don't you have property in Germany?
That is the German law.
But if you have property in Germany, you don't want Germans to have property in Ghana.
That's my law. As president, I'm trying to protect this.
Okay, now he asks him, but you have property in Germany, and he said that is German law. If Ghanaians should mistakenly vote this kind of person in as a president of Ghana, I'm sorry, you people are going to go back to the 1990s, because this particular person, this person I'm looking at right here, have no any plan as a president. The only thing that develops country is foreign investors, and if there is no way, no foreign investor that is coming in your country, trust me, you people are doomed. Let's continue.
Sovereignty of our nation, the lands of our future generation, so that nobody takes. We have limited land. Land does not increase, it decreases. And once it's sold out, it's gone.
Yeah.
And Mr. Paul, if you look around Ghana, check around all the most important places in this country, the very luxurious communities and areas, all the properties that are owned by foreigners.
That's kind of true.
You understand?
From 1960s
till date, we're losing our sovereignty gradually to the foreigners. And look around again, all the big companies.
Okay, you see, he said that their forefathers fought for their country, but at the same time, you are talking about your forefathers fought for your country. If the country is being abandoned after fighting for the country, would the country be developed to the point of this development that is in Ghana today? Ghanaians, I hope you people are using your senses to watch this video. Let's continue.
From sprinters to everywhere, go around the whole world, the country. It's owned by foreigners. Where do we live as citizens? Slums areas. We get choked in Medina, we get choked in Labadi, we get choked in Nima, we get choked in Kaswa. We live in slums. And the most important places are being taken over by the foreigners in this country, living a life that they cannot even live in their own country. And we are losing everything. And the worst of it is that our chiefs, and our politicians are giving them the opportunity and the nod to take off everything. We are talking about history. Our forefathers fought, died for this country. And what are we doing? We're selling the country out.
What did the Igbo chief do wrong by buying land in Ningo?
First of all, calling himself a king in Ghana is wrong.
Calling himself a king in Ghana is an offense. He should face the bar. He should face the court. For a foreigner to come and call himself not even a leader or a chief that we may correct him, to say he's a king, it's an offense, a huge offense. Because the constitution of the nation Ghana frowns on it. So when we are talking about this and we are not even done with it, then silly people from other places that they do not have well training, begin to question our integrity. Do you know who is Hassan Ayariga? Do you know where he is from? Do you know his capability or his educational background that he wants to be a politician? Are you going to fund him? Are you the one going to fund his campaign? So you have the impudence to come and challenge him or question him. If he says he doesn't want people like you in the country, what is the qualms about it? Why? Do you own Hassan Ayariga? Do you own Hassan Ayariga? Even if today President Mahama say he doesn't want you people, if alone he can stand on his feet and say, I don't want you people, do you have the right to question him? Why is you people coming in Ghana, some of you, these Igbo people coming into Ghana, have that kind of audacity to be questioning our politicians? Have you forgotten about your president over there? Have you forgotten about your governance? Whatever they are doing there, have you questioned them? Silly twats. What is wrong with you people? What has come over you? You have the guts to leave your country that is being robbed by politicians allegedly, and come and talk about our politician over here. Are you guys going mad? Some of you, are you going mad in Ghana here? Because of this Igbo Atasa has come, you guys are following him. Someone who does not have manners insulting Ghanaians as we are uncultured. You are here to question our politicians. Let this one be your last warning. Let's continue watching the video, please.
That's wrong. I agree with that.
Nobody.
Okay, he said that acquiring a land to build a kingdom in another man's land. I want to make it straight. Ghanaians, come to major countries, all the whole world, US, Canada, UK, Indonesia, Vietnam, almost all the whole country. If you go there, you will see a Chinese town, which I'm going to go there maybe on weekend, and I will make a video of a Chinese town here in Indonesia to show the whole world to see. And this particular man, he cannot tell me that he don't know when that video was, or this audio that is circulating around now was made. That was far back 2013 or 2012 video, but because of his political ambition, he decided to use this thing to come and deceive the public and use this thing now to cause chaos in order for him to achieve his goal. Let's continue.
Who is not a citizen of this country can make himself a king in our country. You know the law. It doesn't permit. So you coming to tell us that you are acquiring 50 acres of land to build a kingdom, an Igbo kingdom, so that it will become one of a kind in the world that has never happened anywhere in this country. Shows that we are loose. We are allowing everybody to take over everything. And you are going to build a kingdom that is going to determine who become president in Nigeria.
In Nigeria?
Yes.
Kingdom in Ghana determines
who becomes president in Nigeria. The ministers of state will all be coming and through that gate, and anybody who wants to acquire land or property who is a Nigerian will come there and acquire land and build as a Nigerian and leave. And that's an Igbo kingdom. Clearly, they are becoming another tribe in Ghana.
Okay, let me tell you people. He said that when it comes to crime, that foreigners are committing crime. Like is the crime that is being committed in Ghana is committed by foreigners, 90% of it. But let me tell you something. The crime this man is about to commit is going to be 100% if he achieves his goal. Boko Haram is going to be more better than what the agenda of this man. Because in every country have a law that every country have a law that guide the country. You understand me? And you cannot tell me that if a foreigner come to your country to commit any crime, you cannot judge the person and serve the person justice. You understand me? What is this man trying to talk? I wonder the kind of politicians we have in Africa.
You say you are generalizing. You see how you are talking, shouting, yelling. That is your hallmark, you people. That is your hallmark. Yelling, no sense in whatever you are saying. No sense. You are generalizing the whole thing right now. That you see the kind of politicians we have in Africa. Why not talking about your place? Why not talking about your Nigeria? The Igbos who are facing a lot of problems in Nigeria. Why don't you talk about it? That is where you came from. That is where you are. Or that one does not matter to you. That you are in your own country and you are facing backlashes, allegedly. People are chasing you out of Lagos. You don't have that one to talk about. But you have the effrontery to come to Ghana and come and insult someone who is yearning to become a president in this nation. You think Ghanaians, Ghana, if you want to be a president, we just disallow you. Because our politicians are well-to-do and they are well-educated. So they don't pay bribe before they become president or whatever they want to be, or an MP. Let me tell you this. You are trending on a very bad ground. And wherever you came from, whatever you have ate, that today you think of pouring your heart out on Ghanaians, it will hit you back times 20 million times. Because you don't have that right. You can criticize something in Ghana, but you cannot judge someone who is yearning to become a politician. Who are you? Where do you come from? What is your political background? To question Hassan Ayariga. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. I'm done with it. We'll be back again. Subscribe and share and like the video. Bye-bye.